Okay, who am I here with?
Kay.
Huh?
Kay.
Huh?
Kay.
I bet. Who am I here with?
Granddaughter, you
Huh?
heard? Granddaughter, rest in peace, Vaughn.
You said what?
Granddaughter, rest in peace, Vaughn. You heard?
I bet. Where y'all from?
Jersey City.
Huh?
O-Block.
Where y'all from?
Jersey City.
I bet. The question of today is, what's one thing you never told your ex?
I fucked his brother.
What's one thing you never told your ex?
Fucked his uncle. Fucked his uncle.
What's one thing you never told your ex?
One day he went to work, his father ate me out. Slurped it. Better than him. Like,
Real bad.
Hey, yo, check this out, fellas. This is actually part 4 that's coming up. Disregard me saying part 3 in there, because part 3 has been uploaded to Patreon. Go into a little details, a little bit more nudity, just a tad bit more nudity being displayed or whatnot. But you gotta go to Patreon and check out part 3. And this right here is part 4. So I kind of messed it up because I got a lot of videos like this, then I labeled it and I damn near threw it off. So you already know what it is. So enjoy the videos, like, share, subscribe, and go join that Patreon. If you guys want to check out that part 3, it's up, it is lit, and it's hot. Holla. Of course this isn't all women. However, this is the majority of them. Part 3, the nasty edition, the disrespectful edition. Damn. And one fucked the uncle, one fucked the brother, one got the pussy ate out by the father. All familiarity. If this is real, you know, a lot of shit be staged and lying, doing all this shit just to get views and click, you know, likes and all that shit. However, I don't believe it's fake. And the reason why I don't believe it's fake, fellas, because I know what goes on behind closed doors with these women. They get horny just as well, fellas. A lot of you guys don't want to see it that way, but you got to understand it is what it is. Like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, you're going to get it. You already know what it is. Go join the Patreon. It's up and it's lit. Go fuck with it, man. I got them videos over there, the raw and uncut videos that you are not uncensored. You're not going to get on YouTube. My video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to my About section or the description below my About section, and you'll see all the links there, from the Rumble, the Patreon, all the social media links, Cash Apps. You can support the channel, the Gmail, my number for consultations, everything. Holla at me, man. Let's get off into this shit. I'm ready to do another video. Then I got to head down here to this gym. Check game. The disrespect is so motherfucking real. And I know a lot of you guys gonna be like, damn, KC, especially you young guys. Damn, KC. Man, how we go from how it used to be back in y'all days when y'all was younger to where we at now. No, fellas, we ain't went nowhere. The only thing that we got now is that a lot of this shit is being broadcast. You know, you got the cameras, you got social media, everybody, you know, you got motherfuckers out here doing shit for likes and views and subscriptions and subscribes and followers and all that other shit. So the excitement behind actually doing this kind of content, you know, where these chicks actually get up here and speak on the shit that actually happened in their lives with their ex-boyfriends and shit, is overwhelmed, and it's there. You know, a lot of people are itching for that. They looking to hear about other people's stories because so many people are going through this type of shit. So many people have went through this type of shit, you know, dealing with their bitch. And that's what it is, you know. I mean, dude, you'd be surprised, bro. I'd have hollered at a couple subscribers who'd have had situations like this, and not to air them out. You know, I'm not going to put their name out there. I would never do that, you know, because it's confidentiality. You know, you won't want your shit put out there. Now, unless you want it put out there, then I can actually make a video on your shit and put it out there. You know, but you got guys that go through this shit all the time, man. And it stems from you guys thinking that these women are not just as horny as us. And that's because the perception has been pushed so far to where it's like this shit is taking on a life of its own, that men are the only ones that are cheaters. Men are the only ones that disrespect the household. Men break up the relationships. Men do this, men do that. And no one actually sit down and pay attention to the women, you know? And that's because a lot of men, me, I'm going to say men because who else we got other than that? But the women, then you got the dogs and cats and animals and shit, right? But we're going to speak on the men. A lot of men, due to the fact of, fellas, I mean, women know what it is. They know I'm not, they know they know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is real game. And a lot of men, you know, what they do is they get so confined within the relationship, and they get so, and they detain themselves within dealing with this certain woman to where the comfortability is there. You bringing homeboys around, you bringing brothers around, and not to say you can't do all that shit. You can do all that shit, but how you not know your bitch and you jump directly into a relationship with her and you wander off and do this kind of shit, not thinking that she ain't gonna have the wondering eyes for the next motherfucker, including your family members. These guys ain't fucked these women like this. I mean, the ex's cousins and brother and father and shit ain't got down with these women like this unless it was some kind of familiarity there. They was knowing the chick, because how he's around them a lot. So he's probably bringing this woman around. They looking at each other. They having some kind of connection, and the chemistry is there on the low. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Only, they know. So they playing two man and a cousin on your ass, which is both of them know what's going on except for you. So, you X out while they doing their motherfucking thing. And you look up, you're not even knowing that you're in a relationship and you've been in a relationship and you probably out of the relationship now. You done moved on with your life. And then come to find out these skeletons are in the closet like this. You kicking it with your brother. You kicking it with your cousin, your homeboy, your father, your son. You kicking it with your co-worker, your best friend. You kicking it with these people. You're around them all the time, and they know how your woman's pussy feel. They know how her mouth feel, how that asshole, everything feel that she done gave up. Whatever she done gave up sexually, they know how it feel, And they know how it tastes. In some cases, you hear the pops been licking pussy, right? So in some cases, they know how it tastes. They know everything that you know about your bitch, but you put your all into this bitch, and this is what you got up out of it. You put your all into making this bitch happy, doing everything for her, and she turns around, and it took nothing but a snap of a finger for her to make these dudes bust all up on her. That's real talk. It took nothing for her to disrespect that motherfucking situation. Now that she's out of the situation with you, you done went on with your life. You're probably doing well in life. She's probably done heard about it. She done fucked up. Y'all done broke up. Now she's reaching back, trying to take stabs and jabs at you and shit because you done went on with your life. And she's coming with the shit that you won't even imagine. And in a lot of cases, you gotta be out, man, that bitch just talking shit, man. She just talking shit, KC, man. You tripping, man. Nah, that bitch, no. You be surprised, bro, how much shit you don't even know that happened up under your nose. You be surprised, man, because you trust in her. You put your all into her. You never thought she would get dirty and down and dirty and grimy like this. Foul as fuck. You never thought she'd do you like this, right? Why you didn't think that? Because she told you, I ain't that kind of girl? Huh? Or that you made her your bitch so motherfucking fast, jumped off into that relationship, and she demonstrated to you, hey, I can be trusted. I can, you can have me around people, or, you don't have to be worried. You don't have to be insecure. You don't have to think of this, and this way or that way about me. No, you don't have, and you let your fucking guards down. And no, you don't supposed to come in being insecure. You don't supposed to come in automatically thinking that this bitch is going to do you dirty and shit like that. No, but a lot of you guys do. And that's how y'all come in. You come in showing your weakness. You come in showing that she can penetrate your motherfucking Smith & Wesson bulletproof vest, man. Hit you with that Desert Eagle right in your chest. Bam. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying. You showed her that she can penetrate your shit. You know? These women ain't dumb. You know, they not stupid. They time you guys. And the way they give you the pussy and the way you guys jump off into this relationship wanting to give them everything when they ain't earned a motherfucking thing. That's why it's easy for them to stray away and do dirty shit like this. Especially up under your nose. And you ain't knowing a damn thing. You find out 10 years later, this bitch you used to see, and y'all stand together, your motherfucking pops and your brother and them been backdooring coming in the house while you at work and shit, fucking your bitch. You damn, what the fuck? Now you pissed off later on. Because you didn't know what kind of bitch you had. You just know that you had a bitch. She was giving up that pussy in that head and all that shit to you, she busting through that euphoria, making you feel great. Oh shit, man, you submitted to her. And now she look what's going on. You submitted to this bitch's pimping. Real game, man. It's crazy, man. You know, and this is what happened, fellas. And I know you guys gonna be like, oh man, damn Casey, man. But this isn't all young women, man. What you mean this isn't all young women? Dude, listen, bro. Running your mouth, pillow talking about other men, bringing other men in your household, allowing other men to be around you a lot, you know, more so than you and your bitch supposed to be, because she's supposed to be being, you know, she's supposed to be soaking up the knowledge and the game, and the guidance, the leadership, the influence that you throwing out there. But yet and still, you sharing this shit with her and you kicking it with your homies 24/7 and all that shit. And familiarity, fellas. Her catching shit with the naked eye, catching other guys that she may size up and think they look better than you. You can't tell her, you know what I'm saying, what don't look good and what ain't, you know. And in a lot of cases, man, these bitches, you know, they go off what they feeling in that moment. In most cases, that's what it is. And if they feeling that dude, they don't give a fuck about the consequences right then and there. They'll think about it later once y'all breaking up. That's why I'm sorry. I should have never did hold you back and blowing up your phone, texting. They start thinking about the shit later. Once they see they fucked up. But after that euphoria and they reach that spot to where they bust them nuts and they got what they wanted, yeah, of course. A lot of times it's because, you know, they feel bad because they got caught. And a lot of times they feel bad because it was that moment and they just couldn't control that moment. That's because they women. And they can't control their feelings in that moment and what they feel. They will push your ass to the side and go and suck off your pops like a motherfucker if he's appealing enough. And if he's that kind of dude to where she can fuck with like that. Yeah, she'd do that. No ifs, ands, and buts. And that's just what it is. I know I've been hearing motherfuckers getting in my shit arguing. No, man, that ain't all women. You saying that's every woman, man. Shit. Try these bitches and see. Yeah. That's real talk, man. That's, you know, and the reason why, you know, it's a lot of these younger women, fellas, is because we're dealing in this time to where these younger women are moving and grooving. You can't put no tag on them. You can't put no shackles or no lockdown mode like it's a fucking controller and pause this bitch and keep her in place. Fuck nah. That ain't gonna happen. She gonna go and do her thing. You know, and then like, that's real talk. If she find your family members and your friends appealing, she gonna drop that pussy for them. You're gonna fuck what you think, you know. She might give a fuck what you think later when she see that she'd have fucked up her situation or whatnot, but right then and there now she gonna get hers. You know, and that's the majority of these young women. You know, and that's the majority of, you know, if you're going to say women, hell, you might see 50, 60-year-old women right now. You like, no, shit, try them bitches when they was 19, 20 and all that shit. They'd have made it up to their age going through the breakups, the bullshit and shit. They may not do it now. They may have a little class on doing it. Then you got some older women that will do it. It's there. You know, but, you know, you may have to get more class out of them than you going to get these young women. Oh, they wild, bro. And that's the name of the game. And y'all want to tie them down? Man, bust them bitches and keep pushing. That's what you gotta do. Like these videos, share and subscribe. You already know it's the message, dog. Holla.